All right. The Sun. The Two of Swords. Oops. The Four of Cups. So what caused this? I'm getting a little bit of excess here, Leo. I'm getting, these two energies are screaming at me right now. Let me put this down. So what caused the ending? What caused the Ten of Arrows? I'm getting excess. There was excessive something happening. So you apply that to your situation as it fits, but somebody was being excessive and it got exposed. The truth came out. So, and this could be a lot of different things. If it was a job, you finally kind of saw maybe your boss for what they really were, and it was like they were taking advantage left, right, and you finally got fed up with it, and maybe you just kind of had words with them, right? If this is a personal relationship, maybe you guys were spending too much time together. Maybe you guys were spending too much. I'm getting excessive energy. It's going to be things like that. Maybe you guys were going out too much partying, too much going out, which kind of made you a little on the complacent, lazy side, where it was just like things were coming too easy and you there was just too much going on and you didn't really work on the relationship because of that, because you were always kind of distracted with other things. And so there may have been things that came up that needed to be discussed, but you didn't because you guys were just distracted. And then it finally all kind of came to a head. But again, I'm not getting that this was like, if this was like a breakup, I'm not getting that this was like a horrible breakup. I'm not getting that. Might it have been uncomfortable? Sure. Might it have happened? I don't know if I can say it happened suddenly. I'm not necessarily getting suddenly. I'm feeling more like a build-up. Like it was just a build-up, and then one day you guys looked at each other and it was just like, this isn't working. Is this working for you? No. Is that working for you? No. All right, and it seems like one person was kind of more emotionally prepared, and I think, Leo, that's you, to kind of end it and move on if this was a personal thing. The other person understood, but I think they might have felt like they didn't get a fair shake. So that's what I'm kind of getting with the overall energy of the relationship, was there was some kind of excess. So whatever type of relationship you're thinking about, again, it's the general reading, apply it as is appropriate for your life, right? But, and then where things hadn't been talked about before, they finally got talked about. And I think that's what caused that Ten of Arrows and, the Judgment type of deal, right? So that's where the final decision got made. And that's where kind of the ending happened, was because finally somebody spoke up. Somebody made a decision. Somebody said something. So I hope that piece makes some kind of sense. And then let's look over here and see if I get inspired to check out anything for the person you have in mind. So I'm actually curious about this Justice, because the hit I got here was that they felt like something might not have been fair, or they feel like maybe they didn't get proper closure. So let's see. So for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, relative to the person that they're talking about, relative to the person they're thinking about, and please get some clarification on this Justice card for the person that Leo is thinking about in this relationship. What is this Justice about? All right, the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Cups. I think they felt like it happened really fast, Leo. I think for them, like, I think it goes back to what we were just talking about, and this is like confirmation of what I was getting. They were less prepared emotionally to end it. Even though it's clear that they probably knew that it wasn't going to work long term, I don't think that they were as ready as you were to end it. And so that's what and I think that I also would say that with this Six of Cups, they also felt, I'm guessing, a deeper connection for you than maybe you felt for them. They, you know, if that makes sense, that's going to make sense to some of you, you know, that there was also, if it's not that, they would like to maintain a friendship with you. And, you know, I don't know if you're open to that. I'm sure it'll be different for all of you, but this is the energy I'm getting here. So, whoopsies. So you came, or this person you're thinking about came through as the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Cups, right? And from the Chariot, I'm really getting that, yeah, okay, it's time to, you know, take what I've learned and move on. I really feel like, I also feel like they were very attracted to you, you know? And so I'm getting kind of a spiritual attraction, but also a strong physical attraction to you. And so, I mean, they're moving on. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna brush it off and go, you know, do their thing. But I would venture to say that if you wanted to maintain a friendship with them, they'd probably be open to it. And that they probably found you very attractive. Who doesn't find Leos attractive? You guys are like magnets. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here for you, Leo, okay? So hopefully that gives you some kind of validation. This was not dramatic. Thank you. Because like I said, the water signs were so dramatic. Oh my goodness gracious. So this was not dramatic, but it was still a really nice reading. I want to pull you an oracle, an animal spirit oracle message that you can take with you, okay? So for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what advice can we give to Leo as they navigate from this relationship or in this relationship? What advice can we give to Leo? Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery. Such a beautiful card. What number did we get? 6511, my favorite number. Yeah, you know, kind of coupled with this, I'm getting that this person might have been like a soulmate variety, and everybody has different definitions of soulmate, but for me, soulmates are typically people that we meet in this lifetime to help us grow and expand and learn something either about ourselves or about the world. And I feel like this person, if it was a work, it applies if it's a work relationship, a family relationship, or a personal romantic relationship. It doesn't matter. It still applies. Because jobs come into our lives, I believe, to teach us something. We just have to be open to receiving, you know, what we get. And sometimes jobs don't work out. And we take what we can, we learn what we can, and we move on, right? And so I think Whale Spirit is, I think it's reinforcing for me that this, whatever this was for you, Leo, that we just talked about, whatever type of relationship it was for you, that there's more here than you might realize at the moment in terms of importance in your personal spiritual growth, development, career growth and development. Apply it as appropriate for whatever this particular relationship was for you, okay? But it still applies. Like what I'm getting from this is that you may not have all the pieces put together yet. Right? Like this situation, whatever it was, is going to be more important to you in hindsight. Like you're going to look back 5-10 years from now and be like, shit, like if I didn't make that decision and then go here and then do this and do that, I wouldn't have what I have right now. that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from this card for you for this reading. All right. So keep an open mind is what I would say here. Keep an open mind because there still may be some things for you to learn through this experience.